I'll never forget the first time I was honest with my doctor and told him how many sexual partners I had. Like, I used to always be like 2 or 3, knowing I had like 56 at the time, you know what I mean? And one day I just was like, yeah, I got 82. And he damn near choked on his spit. I thought I was about to witness him pass away. Dramatic as fuck. Yes, very much so. Like, you doing too much. Put the shit in the computer and give me my prescription for my chlamydia.
5 lessons learned by women in the year 2020, this wild, crazy year that everybody will remember. Okay, lesson 3. Guys, lesson 3 that women learn from 2020 is it's okay to be liberated, sexually liberated, and to be a hot and ready. That's okay. So the third lesson women learned is no one should ever shame you or question your lifestyle choices. Not even a mean, oppressive doctor never should question you or your choices. You just keep being a sexually liberated queen. You goddess you. That's lesson 3. Women, remember this of 2020. Keep being that queen. Don't let anybody shame you. Okay, so it doesn't matter your age. No one can question you and your choices. Doesn't matter how old you are. You can be a 39-year-old bachelorette. No one should question that. Doesn't matter how young you are. You can sleep with every man in your high school or college. Doesn't matter. No one should judge you for that. If you want to spread that WAP to 83 different men this year, you do you, queen. That's the lesson that was learned. Here's the new term, hot and ready. No woman should ever feel shame being the hot and ready.
I have come to the realization that there are some heavy comparisons that could be made between me and Little Caesars Pizza in the ways that we are both hot and ready while simultaneously being desired by absolutely no one unless they are completely desperate and out of options. That's about it. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm going to give... Wait, I know I have a sound effect for some applause. It might take me a while to find it. Here we go. I'm going to give her a round of applause because she gave us a new term, the hot and ready girl. The hot and ready girl. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. You do not shame them. Come on. A real man wouldn't shame a woman.
I have come to the realization that there are some heavy comparisons that could be made between me and Little Caesars Pizza in the ways that we are both hot and ready while simultaneously being desired by absolutely no one unless they are completely desperate and out of options. That's about it. Thanks for tuning in.
That's a fair comparison to a woman that is fiddling around on that.
One, two, three.
Snack time!
On that cock carousel with these higher value men, right? That's how she feels. She feels simultaneously desired by no one, but she's always hot and ready to go. And the only time she gets action is from desperate men. Basically, the high value men she wants, when they're desperate, they'll call her, hey, yeah, come on over. And bring a Little Caesars hot and ready with you on the way, by the way. Like, that's the only way I'm going to let you come over. So she made that comparison. That is a perfect comparison to what Coach Greg Adams would call the 49er. I love it. It's the hot and ready girl. It's the hot and ready girl. She's always hot and ready, always desperate, always ready for Chad and Tyrone. But they only use her as a very last resort. If you guys don't know what a Little Caesars hot and ready pizza is, some people love it. Some people say it tastes like cardboard. I, in college, would get a hot and ready pizza. It's like a $5 large pizza. I would get one and I would split that up and I'd make it last me like 3 meals. So I have fond memories of a hot and ready. But it's a $5 pizza that some people say tastes like cardboard. She just called herself a hot and ready. I love it. The new term, guys, the hot and ready girl. And there's nothing wrong with that. You do you, queen. All right, so the hot and ready girl. This is also, hey, no one shame you for being a hot and ready. I don't know how young this girl is. You guys can guess in the chat. I have no idea. But, well, just listen.
I'll never forget the first time I was honest with my doctor and told him how many sexual partners I had. Like, I used to always be like 2 or 3, knowing I had like 56 at the time, you know what I mean? And one day I just was like, yeah, I got 82. And he damn near choked on his spit. I thought I was about to witness him pass away. Dramatic as fuck. Yes, very much so. Like, you doing too much. Put the shit in the computer and give me my prescription for my chlamydia.
That's like a mic drop at the end. It just got better and better. That clip got better and better. Shout out to Counselor, again, with 3 L's on Instagram. How old is that girl? I don't know. But remember, lesson 3 that women have learned in the year 2020 is that it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a doctor that I come to get my health checked out. I don't care about that. You better not question my lifestyle choices. How old is she? I don't know. But apparently, well, let's let her listen to it again. I think she said 82. And that could be only the ones that she's counting in her mind.
I'll never forget the first time I was honest with my doctor and told him how many sexual partners I had. Like, I used to always be like 2 or 3, knowing I had like 56 at the time, you know what I mean? And one day I just was like, yeah, I got 82. And he damn near choked on his spit. I thought I was about to witness him pass away. Dramatic as fuck. Yes, very much so. Like, you doing too much. Put the shit in the computer and give me my prescription for my chlamydia.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You's a hoe. Just a hoe. You's a hoe. I said that you's a hoe.
It's becoming my new hotkey right there. Wait, I mean, certain things just come to me is they're going off here, right? I watch these clips like 1 or 2 times. I'm like, all right, I know I want to talk about it. I kind of forget. One more time here. Listen to, you guys know the classic where they'll say that women will lie about their number and tell you way lower, and men will lie about their number and say way higher. Listen to what she said when she said 2 or 3. Guys, again, remember, every girl since college time or probably well before that has a number in her back pocket that she already knows that's my safe number. That's my number based on the perception of everyone around me that I can get away with saying. And that's the number. So every girl by college, she has this. Probably earlier now in high school, they probably game plan this, but for sure, college girls all know. And it's so funny. Ask any of your girlfriends, hey, what's your number? And they'll be like, what? And you'll be like, no, not your real number. What's your number? The one you tell everybody. Because they all have it based on their perceived value. Some girls are there's such thoughts that they know they can't get away with saying anything under like 50. They're like, oh God, no one will believe me if I say anything under 50. So they know. Other girls are those quiet types that sneak around to that guy's house way late. No one sees them. They're quiet. They're meek. The silent assassins. Those girls can get away with saying 3 or 4 their entire lives because they know, like a PR team, what are the guys I'm interacting with? What do they perceive would be a believable number? I'm telling you guys, every single girl that is sexually active has this game and they have a number in their back pocket. Just like most women have a fake phone number that if a guy catches them off guard and, hits on them, they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what's your number? And they have to, oh, it's, 313, blah, blah. A lot of girls have that programmed in them. Just like that, they all have a fake number in their back pocket in case they get asked it at a drinking game, in case they get asked it on a truth or dare. They all have their number and they all have different, areas where they're comfortable lying. Just like her with her doctor, right? Her doctor hasn't seen her in her daily life. So the doctor, she can get away with 2 or 3, whereas anyone in her normal life that probably knows that she gets around, she's wild, she knows that she can't even tell her friend groups 2 or 3. They wouldn't believe that. But the doctor has no idea, so she can get away with that. One more time with that filter on.
I'll never forget the first time I was honest with my doctor and told him how many sexual partners I had. Like, I used to always be like 2 or 3, knowing I had like 56 at the time, you know what I mean?
See that? I used to always say 2 or 3, knowing I had like 56 at the time. Know what I mean? Yeah, every girl watching that goes, oh, I know what you mean. I feel you, sister. Every single girl knows what she means. Every single girl, guys. Every single one knows what she means. And now, just right, remember, because 2020 taught these women, lesson 3, that nobody should judge you, not even your doctor, so you may as well be honest with them about all of the pogo sticks you've been jumping on this quarantine.
I just was like, yeah, I got 82. And he damn near choked on his spit. I thought I was about to witness him pass away. Dramatic as fuck. Yes, very much so. Like, you doing too much. Put the shit in the computer and give me my prescription for my chlamydia.
That's too good, man. That's like a fine wine. It just gets better as the clip goes on. Just you shut your mouth and give me my pills for my chlamydia. Oh, that's too good, man. That's too good, because every single girl has her safe number. Every single one. Just depends on her public reputation. And then to finish off, number 3 here. Again, lesson 3. Are women during this quarantine scamdemic going to smarten up and go, I'm going to change the way I've been behaving? Or are women going to be so bottled up and they just need that sweat dripping on them from Chad and Tyrone that they're missing from all the frat parties and the club scenes that they're not getting during the quarantine? And it's going to make them go super crazy for this, and they'll just get extreme levels of thottery after. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we'll get a read on from listening to this girl.
I do not care what's in the vaccine. I don't. If there's a liquid tracking device in there, give me 42. If it means that I can be back at the bar flirting with boys I'm never going to see again, making horrible life choices, waking up in beds that aren't mine, then fine. Give me 17 vaccines. I don't care. I don't care. Think of all the music we've gotten over this quarantine. I have yet to go into a club and been able to shake my ass to WAP. That's a crime. That is a crime. I don't care what's in the vaccine, because I guarantee I've consumed worse.
Oh, we believe you.
You's a hoe. Just a hoe. You's a hoe. I said that you's a hoe.
One more time, for those of you just tuning in, and just to give you guys a little, idea again, lesson 3, this is the mindset. Don't be ashamed of your sexually liberated, hot and ready mind. There's no shame in that, guys. There's no shame in that. And if anyone shames you, shame on them. They're just not with the times. Those oppressive misogynists.
I do not care what's in the vaccine. I don't. If there's a liquid tracking device in there, give me 42. If it means that I can be back at the bar flirting with boys I'm never going to see again, making horrible life choices, waking up in beds that aren't mine, then fine. Give me 17 vaccines. I don't care. I don't care. Think of all the music we've gotten over this quarantine. I have yet to go into a club and been able to shake my ass to WAP. That's a crime. That is a crime. I don't care what's in the vaccine, because I guarantee I've consumed worse.
It's too good, guys. It's too good. Oh, man. So, lesson 3. Be a liberated, hot, and ready. You do you. It doesn't matter what you have to inject into your body. Vaccines. It doesn't matter how many, Chad and Tyrones you want to inject inside your body. And it doesn't matter how many face diapers they're going to force you to wear. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Shoot me up with anything. Make me wear 4 face diapers. All I want to do is get into a club and shake my booty to WAP. Guys, we have to understand, in 2021, women deserve. It's not that they need to. It's not that maybe they will, maybe they won't. It's that they deserve to shake that WAP and go around eating Chad and Tyrone's booty. They deserve this. You guys have no idea, all right? To every man out there, you have no idea what it's like to give up 1 year of your life as a woman when Cardi B WAP comes out. Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea how much free attention and validation I am giving up as a woman in these days because of this. Men will never understand, guys. This is another reason that the China virus is not only racist, but it's also sexist, and it is unfair to women because men just will never understand what women are giving up during this year. Guys, we just will never understand. By the way, honestly, guys, this is kind of an unpopular take right now. I'm not judging you. Do whatever you want. But I am just not with it, and I'm not into the whole eating booty train that's been going on. Sorry, that just doesn't... One of my buddies was like, Adam, really? You're not... I'm like, nah, that just doesn't do it for me at all. I don't even want to try it. And he was looking at me like I was a prude. Hey, I'm not judging you if you're into that, but I don't know. I never saw the appeal of this eating booty bandwagon that's been happening in the last couple of years. But you know these women. You know these women are down. They don't care, right? Put a vaccine in me. Let me lick that poo out of Chad's booty there. Whatever. All right, what are we on? Number 4 now. Yeah, I know. You guys, isn't that the funniest thing? Just like O'Brien here said, like these girls are not only are they recording it, they are posting it. Just like we saw with the very first one of showing the grandmas their hookups. That's something that in the past these granddaughters would be so ashamed and embarrassed they would never want their grandmas to know about their promiscuous lifestyle. That's the difference between the mindset. Now it's like these women come in firing. They're like, Grandma, you better not judge me. You misogynist pig grandma. You're brainwashed, Grandma. I'll be hot forever, Grandma.
A great wall.
All right. Let me take a swig here. I'll never eat booty. That's what it's. Hey, I'm not judging you guys because I haven't tried it, You know when they say you can't knock if you haven't tried it? I've never tried it. It just does not sound appealing to me at all. On the giving or receiving end, I know unpopular take here in 2020, just like it's an unpopular take to say, I believe in 2 genders. That's the times we're living in. Hey, if you believe in 57 genders, you do you. And if you want to eat booty, you do you. Go ahead. You do you. Yeah, Mark, I'm not into it, but again, whatever. I mean, I'm into things that other people aren't into, for sure. So I'm not shaming anyone. I'm just putting my flag in the ground. I'm just not a booty eater. That's just it. I hope you guys can accept me for who I am. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe.